what a match this is going to be. But as strange as this may seem to say, this match is about more than the world title. Jeff Jarrett took the 6th string to Kimberly Page's noggin last Monday. Jeff Jarrett hurt DDB's wife. He's selfish, but he's not so selfish he doesn't care about his old lady. This is about more than that goal. It's very, very personal.
That is the face of a man walking to the ring and may walk out with the World Heavyweight Championship. All he's got to do is get past Diamond Dallas Page. He represents the new blood. He has the backing of Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff. The chosen one may choose to leave the ring with the World Heavyweight Championship.
I can understand using the guitar to try to get an advantage, using the guitar to try to win a match or to make a statement, but what type of man would take a guitar and hit a woman in the head with it?
Jeff Jarrett.
What possesses a man? What motivates a man to do that? A man trying to get ahead? A man trying to dominate WCW? You tell me. What's the answer to this question?
What type of woman would run into the ring when it's not her place and try to affect the result of a hard-fought match on TNT Monday Night?
Maybe the answer to that is the man's wife.
Kitchen, pregnant, barefoot, fill in your own adjectives or verbiage. That's where she should be.
Please send your cards and letters to Mark Madden. Jeff Jarrett, on the other hand, guitar in hand, awaits his destiny.
Please send him your world title belt.
It was the plan of Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo to leave this building, this United Center, here tonight with all the belts in WCW. They got every one but one, and if they win this one tonight, they will still walk away with 4 of them. And of course, the biggest one in the form of the chosen one.
Yeah, but this is really for all the money marbles and chalk guys. More so than the tag belts, which mean a lot. More so than the U.S. belt, which certainly means a lot. Mr. Russo and Mr. Bischoff want the World Championship in their grasp, and they sent out their lead horse, Jeff Jarrett, to take advantage of the situation here.
You saw the sign of Positively Page, the book that is out in bookstores everywhere. And as DDP comes to the ring, I wanted to say, he told me to make sure that all the fans knew that he'll be at the Mall of Georgia to sign at the Barnes & Noble this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. And of course, the question is, will he come to Barnes & Noble this Saturday with the World Heavyweight Championship around his waist as well?
Well, I think if DD does win the world title tonight, he'll probably leave it at home because it might detract from him at the book signing. It's all about my wife, my movie, my book, me, 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 me. He sounds like an opera singer warming up.
I'm going to disagree with you here, and I think you would agree with me, Scott Hudson. It is all about being the World Heavyweight Champion.
He's had the gold 2 times, as he will tell you over and over again. But Diamond Dallas Page, it means so much more to him this time because of the war between the New Blood and the Millionaires Club, and because he could win it from Jeff Jarrett, the man that globbed his wife with an acoustic guitar on Nitro, the man that embarrassed him and almost destroyed his wife on national television. So many stories underlying this one. New Blood vs. Millionaires Club, World Heavyweight Championship at stake, and the intangible that Diamond Dallas Page watched Jeff Jarrett wipe out his beautiful wife on national television with that infernal guitar.
You know, I gotta give DD credit. He may be selfish, he may be egotistical, but he is a 2-time world champion. And going into this match, that experience does mean an awful lot. Wouldn't you guys agree?
There is no question. It's experience on both ends. The fact that Jeff Jarrett has never been WCW champion does not take away from the fact that he has plenty of experience in the ring, but he leads the New Blood. He is on the front row. And now Page in the ring. Bada bing, bada boom. And one of his catchphrases as Jarrett calmly slid outside to let Page take center of the ring before the match starts.
One of his stolen catchphrases, I might add.
A lot of the greatest ideas in the world.
I'm certainly not condemning, I was just pointing out.
We've stolen a lot of phrases of our own.
The referee holds the 30 pounds of gold, worn by the creme de la creme of this sport, the WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt. And you know both men want it. Both men want it bad. Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, wants it for a third time. Jeff Jarrett wants it for the very first.
Fans are standing everywhere. They have no idea after seeing what Vampiro's done with Adams, Clark, and Vince Russo, and what has happened here tonight with Hogan running out. They have no idea, and neither do we, what is next.
By the way, I got to point out, Page's back is still very badly hurt. Those 2 injured vertebrae.
Right.
I think it's from lugging that big ego around every place, but he says it's from all the hard work he's put in the ring.
Of course it is. Of course, the L4 and L5 were herniated, and you see what drives a man to perform in the face of a severe injury. Oh, pride, heart, the type of adjectives that make up DDP. As ducking low is Jarrett. DDP's going to pick him up. That's going to work on his back as much as anything else. But Page wrestling, or should I say fighting, with purpose here. Yes! What a move! In midair he caught him. 1, 2. It was almost the DDT from DDP that won the match.
And the belt for DD-me, right, Ryan? Oh, going over the top. He just leveled Jeff. Page is doing a lot of rope pull over the top. When do you see him do that?
Well, how many times have you seen him wrestle for the world title? But with more purpose. Paintbrush City.
Slap the taste right out of music.
She's an egomaniac.
Hang on.
Giving a new meaning to the term slap nuts, as now they're going outside.
Pardon. They're brawling out into the crowd here at the United Center. Jeff Jarrett.
That's good. We get to see the pro-Jarrett crowd out there.
Oh, yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah, they are. They're standing and cheering. They're right in the midst of it. Once again, we've told you many, many times of the edict by Russo and Bischoff to, trash can of mania. Tonight, to let the match go, to relax the disqualification rule. And you know what? I'm sure the referees said, yeah, that's what they want as well. That's what we want. That's obvious. And look at the fans. That's what they want. They want a clear-cut winner or loser in this, the most important match of the night.
If it's worth fighting for in the ring, it's worth fighting for in the aisle.
Absolutely.
It's worth fighting for in the crowd, and it might even be worth fighting for in the alley if these guys go through a couple more doors. Oh, some metal ripped off a railing there and thrown off Jeff Jarrett's head by DD-me.
Very well said, Mark Matt.
Diamond Dallas Page is carrying the mail for the Millionaires Club. He is their last gasp at gold here at Spring Stampede. Scott Steiner, the United States champion. Buff Bagwell and the franchise, the tag team champions. Hard Knocks Chris Candido has cruiserweight gold. Can Diamond Dallas Page pull one out for the Millionaires Club?
That's what he's going to have to do, Scott. He's got to pull it out. Our cameraman, there's another fight going on. He fought his way all the way back through the fans to get back there. One of the ringside cameramen. And now as he gets there, here comes the fight back towards the ring.
When it gets in the ring, it might be anticlimactic. Then again, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. These guys are going nuts.
This fight on the shoulders of Page is for WCW. It's for the establishment against the new blood.
Ooh!
He threw his wife right in front of him.
Well, that's a coward right there, Mark Madden. Jeff Jarrett.
If she wasn't out here, it couldn't happen. It's her fault, bottom line.
Fighting on the back of DDP is the efforts by the Millionaire Club to hang on, to fight for what made them. For what made them a household name in WCW and
got the
sports
ropes.
entertainment. 1, 2. Flipped him the other way. 1, 2, no.
Oh, that was so close. Come on, Jeff.
Think of all the things that Page is fighting for. Think of all the things that's going through his mind, both on a professional level, on a personal level with his wife.
I gotta admit, Page, a member of the Millionaires Club, looks like $1 million right now. He just about clotheslined Jeff. Oh,
man.
Jeff hit those ropes. Page crotched himself.
A little Rochambeau on the top turnbuckle. And Jeff Jarrett. That may be all he needed. Things going definitely in the way of the Millionaires Club and Diamond Dallas Page. But Jarrett now has taken everything Page has to offer except the Diamond Cutter and is fighting back.
Could Page be the last stand of the Millionaires Club, or will DDP put a stake through the heart of Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo and the efforts of the new blood? You know, by winning the world title, that's exactly what he could do. But what if he does? What retribution would come his way? The fight seemingly is never done, and now the chosen one is wielding the cold steel.
He's got the chosen chair, and he's gonna chosen waffle it right across. DDP's back!
He came in a little over 6 months ago with Vince Russo.
Remember, Page is back. So severely injured, he was on the shelf for a couple of months, but really hasn't been at 100% in many, many months. And Jarrett knows it, taking full advantage.
It's his back, his ribs, his neck, his arm. It's always something with DD Me.
And that's because he has always been a fighting champion. Kimberly on the outside. Page valiantly trying to get up and fight for all of the Millionaires Club. Oh, but can he survive blows to the back such as that?
Actually, if anybody can, he can. Let's face it.
I would agree with that, but
I
still.
hate to admit it, but if anybody can survive this punishment, it's DD Me.
But still, the fact is that he came back sooner than the doctors would have wanted on that back. He never really should even be here. He should still be mending.
I know, but he needed the ego stroke. He had to come back in front of the camera.
He had never, even though there's so many injuries, he had never taken this much time off. So you knew how severe the injuries were.
Jeff is pounding that back. Jeff is taking the life out of Page by going after that weak spot, pounding that back.
I'll give you that, Mark. It's the perfect game plan for the chosen one.
Just
take out the back.
You see what Page just did? He let Jeff kick him in the face to protect his back. That's how bad that back's creaking.
But it's not the physical attributes of DDP that got him here.
What a reversal by Page. Jeff went for the arm whip. Page stopped short, caught Jarrett flush on the chin with that big elbow. Now Tony, both men are down.
It's the pride, it's the heart, it's the tenacity of a DDP that has propelled this man from obscurity to the final showdown tonight at Spring Stampede between the New Blood and the Millionaires Club in the center ring at WCW. And I'm blocking a right hand. Just fighting on instinct right now, and that's when it's broken down to a fight.
The adrenaline is throwing through the body of DDP. He's got Jeff Jarrett, the man that, his wife with the guitar. He just got with the power. No! So close.
Oh my God. Many fans thought it was over, and Bischoff has come out.
Bischoff in the aisle. Bischoff in the aisle.
Maybe he's not liking what he's seeing from Jeff Jarrett.
Russo was out moments ago. He had an impact on the switching or the really crowding new World Tag Team Champions. And now he's come out.
Did you see both men go over the top with that Page clothesline? I know they're going to fight down the aisle, I guess, toward Bischoff.
Bischoff kind of staying in the background there, but what's going to happen? What is he doing? What's he waiting on?
Hey, give the chosen one credit. You talk about DD Me's heart and his tenacity. Jeff Jarrett's showing a lot of it right now, too.
Hell, Mark, I'll give him all credit.
Well, that's because Bischoff is out watching. When the boss is looking over your shoulder, you're going to work twice as hard.
Yeah, maybe you better learn that.
I think they've all worked very hard tonight. I think they've been trying to. Oh boy, he was going to wipe him out with the ring bell.
I think he nicked him with the ring bell, actually.
Oh, he's got his book.
He's got his book.
He's
man.
ripping up positively Page. His book. He's ripping it up and throwing it to the fans at ringside.
Good, good. It's not exactly War and Peace, you know.
Yeah, there's another copy where that came from.
Diamond Dallas Page is going to be posted by Jeff Jarrett. Oh! On top of the obvious injury that jars the spine, or what's left of it, of Diamond Dallas Page.
Go sell a book now, DD Me.
I think it does more than jar the spine.
Kimberly's grabbing Jeff's hair. Kimberly just grabbed Jeff Jarrett's hair.
What you did, back off of me, Husband, another blow that time from the ring post.
Get away, you scurvy wench.
Please.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
What leg strength by Page. He dragged Jarrett right into that ring post shot.
More than strength, it is determination, the intangibles. And that's what makes up actually both men in this matchup.
There is so much on the line. New Blood Millionaires Club, the winner gets the world title, and really when you have the world title, you control the promotion.
Well, I don't think there's any question about that, regardless, fans, of whose side you take. New Blood of the Millionaires Club, you got to appreciate, you got to respect what's going down here tonight, and how much these guys are putting in all the stops.
Russo and Bischoff had a master plan. It was twofold. Get all the gold, get rid of the Millionaires Club. They can't get rid of Diamond Dallas Page.
Page, for all he's worth, rights and lefts to Jarrett. Here he comes. There he went. And Jarrett's going to follow with it.
Oh, he's going to be joining the Dixie Chicks after this one.
Another jarring crush to the spine, amongst other things.
Hey, what an adjustment by Page. He missed the baseball slide. He went outside, grabbed Jarrett's legs. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ugh.
And still Bischoff remains stoic, frozen in the entry. But he held the ropes. Your good call, Scott. He was going for the diamond cutter, but Jarrett blocked it by holding the ropes.
Right, and Charlie Robinson got nicked too, the referee. He's down. I don't know if he's out, but he's down.
Jarrett's got the world title strap. He's got the
advantage.
belt. Charles Robinson went down on the other. Page goes down with the belt, and Charles Robinson didn't even see it.
Cover him, Jeff. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, new blood. Cover him, Jeff. Cover him, new blood. Yeah.
1, 2. He kicked out.
Do not ever sell out.
Hold on.
Time. Hang on a second. Bischoff is moving. The master plan is crumbling at his feet.
It's not crumbling. Mr. Bischoff will think of something.
He's got the figure 4 on DDP in the center of the ring. What can Page do?
God, he's not going to quit. You know that.
Now Bischoff.
Wait. Kimberly has the guitar.
1 second.
Kimberly has one.
2.
No.
Bischoff said something to the referee and turned the referee around. What's going on here?
Kimberly's got the great equalizer. The silver acoustic in her hand at ringside. DDP's going to try and reverse the figure 4.
What is Bischoff doing at ringside?
What's Kimberly doing with the guitar?
1, 2.
Yes, no. Damn.
There is life in DDP.
This is an amazing effort. An amazing effort that we're seeing here for the world title at Spring Stampede, for the vacated world title.
Oh, come on, Jeff. Come on.
How much longer can a man take the pressure of a figure 4 leg lock? DDP is taking it longer than most. He rises up again.
Well, his back's hurt too bad to roll it. That's the problem.
That's a good point.
With a weak back, you can't roll this hole. Bottom line.
But Diamond Dallas Page is showing us right now that he can take the punishment. And there's adrenaline flowing. And the king of bada bing, he's ready to turn it over on Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, Jeff, stay tough, Jeff.
What?
Jeff Jarrett, what must he do to beat Diamond Dallas Page? He's given him everything he's got.
Oh, no.
A roll-up, 1, 2, no.
Oh, DDP had his tights. Now he's going to start to cheat. I know it.
Oh, the jawbreaker from Jeff Jarrett.
It was a great move. It was one in a desperation, but it was a good one by Jarrett. Bischoff on one side, Kimberly on the other, watching in. What is going to unfold here? Jarrett foot up, trying to double axe angle, pick up, can Page muster him up? Yes, he can.
Twisting it.
2.
Kimberly took her heels off, by the way, here at ringside, so she's ready for all kinds of action, I guess.
With the guitar in hand.
Over the shoulder of Eric Bischoff, king of the new blood, watching the last piece of the puzzle not fall into place.
Don't call Kimberly a piece, please. Little decorum.
Not yet into place. Sleeper hold.
Yes.
This may do it. Page has been weakened by Jeff Jarrett throughout this contest. A perfect counter by Jeff Jarrett to put Page out in the center of the ring.
And Page is going nowhere, guys, but down. Look at this. Slowly trying to fight off Jeff Jarrett. Trying to fight it off. Jeff Jarrett may be seconds away from winning this thing. Charles Robinson's checking in. Page has his eyes wide open, but they're rolling back in his head. He's trying to come back. He's trying to muster 1 ounce of strength, of heart, of guts left. He's been. Wait a minute.
Bischoff is on the apron. Sleeper from Page.
What's he doing?
Bischoff is going through it. What on earth?
But now Kimberly's getting on the ring apron here.
Who's he helping? Is he helping Page? He might be helping Page.
Why would Bischoff help Page? There's no way.
I don't know. But can you trust Bischoff?
Diamond cutter.
He got it.
Diamond cutter.
It's over. Page is going to be the 3-time champion.
Now Kimberly's going to come into best, Jeff. Oh, this is terrible.
This is revenge, Mark Madden.
This is terrible.
Why in the world is Eric distracting the ref here?
Eric's distracting the ref.
He must be helping Page. He must be helping Kimberly get the final blow. That must be the answer. And now the crowning blow for
no.
Kimberly.
No!
She hit her husband.
She wiped him out.
It's
blood! Oh, is she new blood?
She turned her back on Diamond Dallas Page after all the sacrifices he made for her. She swerved him. She stabbed him in the back to join Bishop, Jarrett, and the new blood.
But she's not a valet. She's not a manager. She's not a sidekick. She's his damn wife.
Also, she's a gold-digging tramp. Welcome to Y2K.
And Jeff Jarrett is the world heavyweight champion.
Lordy.
They did live next door to Bischoffs and Pages. I bet this ain't the first time this has happened.
Don't go there. Why
Don't
not?
start that.
Well, how do you explain it? How do you explain Kimberly Page turning her back on her
Look at this,
husband?
they're the
Which
world
is what
tag team.
happened no matter how you want to put a coat of paint on it.
The celebration goes on with the new